Jesus says, put me first and don't allow the enemy to distract you. October 31st, 2015. Words from Jesus through Sister Clare, spoken by Jackie. Jesus began, "You have had a rough few days, my love. Your choice to cut out all this distraction is a wise one. I sent a volunteer to do these things, not you anymore. I want you all to myself. Is that clear?" "It feels right, Lord." The question is, do you want me all to yourself? You know I do, Lord. I know, but your mind wanders. Even now your mind is wandering. When he said that, sure enough, I was wondering about something I'd done 25 years ago, that I was sorry that I did. And that's been happening a lot lately. My mind has been drifting. Pass it on to your helpers or forget about it. Let it go. That is even better. Now, let's move on with the teaching. I love to use you as my little guinea pig. But Lord, I thought pigs were unclean. Not guineas, my love. They are cute and adorable, just like you when you run helplessly in your little squirrel cage and cry out to me, "Lord, I can't control my mind. Would you please take it over?" I just love that, and this prayer I will answer. This is a season of distraction into frivolous and worldly pursuits, and as the rapture draws nearer, it becomes much more dangerous to let your mind stray. My brides, keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on me. Don't allow the enemy to barrage you with distractions and pull you off task. You are far too dangerous to him, and he's seeking to disarm you through distractions and social obligations that have no bearing on holiness. If you follow after these things, it becomes a matter of, what shall I wear? What shall we eat? Where shall we meet? How can I make it festive? Who should I invite? What should I tell them to wear? On and on and on, ad infinitum. While you pursue all these foolish things, I am left to languish without the company of my most beloved brides. I need your attentions now more than ever. The world is still progressing into the tribulation, and the rapture is still on the horizon. Do you want to be caught unaware and perhaps be drawn so far from me that your lamp goes out? Every year I go through this season of distraction with my beloved. Every year Satan plans attacks against the body that they are not watching for because of their own distractions. What you have gone through, my love, in these last few days is but a microcosm of what my whole entire body is going through, and I need you to share your battles of late with them. All that you say is true, Lord, and every year I try not to be drawn in. But this last month especially, the last couple of weeks, has been rife with distractions. I feel so fragmented. I can't concentrate on anything. I know this is my fault because of my desire to get things done before winter. Get the wood in, get the beams of the house sealed, clean the chimney, etc., etc. Every day it is something different. People show up here to work on the front house, which is really not my concern, so I can ignore all that activity. But there is arranging storage for the things we had to remove from that house, and organizing and the like. It is very frustrating because I have to get up early, only 6 or 7 hours of sleep, when I need 9, to direct the helpers. As a result, I haven't been getting the sleep I need, and last night I just collapsed. But the worst thing of all is that these things on my mind have nothing to do with ministry. I sit down to pray and immediately my mind drifts in another direction. What about storage? What about paint? What about stain? The roof and the registration? What about what I did 30 years ago? And oh, I wish I hadn't done that. On and on and on. Poor Jesus, I can't keep my attention on him for more than a minute at a time before I drift off into something. I know it is warfare, and the weapons are the quest for perfection in our environment, a nesting instinct brought on by the change of seasons, which causes distraction and leads to fragmentation, and a mind that can't sit still and stay in the presence of the Lord. One technique the Lord has given me for these distractions is to immediately, when something comes to mind, write it down on a piece of paper and dispatch it. That helps, at least in that area. But even when I do that, it's like being in a squirrel cage, round and round and round. My mind just won't refocus on the Lord. How do I get off? By calling on me, my love, and making a resolution in your heart that you will not be drawn off course. You will not allow yourself to be lured into more projects and out of my heart. You must make a firm purpose of amendment that you will not fall for the bait and take off running. My brides, this season is a season when the enemy uses your busy work and social obligations to draw you way off course. He plans strategic attacks at this time of the year because he knows you won't be vigilant. Many evil things begin when your attentions are on other things, but the worst damage is done to our relationship, and your lamps become perilously empty on the verge of going out. Please refuse the invitation to relentlessly pursue the things of this world. Put me in the number 1 position in your priorities, and with the time left over, take care of the basics, for you know not the hour when I will come.